Screensavers, I am Leo Laporte. Coming up in this half hour, check your Windows RAM for errors for free. You got to do it right, though, with a bootable DOS disk. It's Sarah's download of the day. She'll show you how. Plus, are you tired of waiting for Windows to start? Does it seem like it's getting slower and slower? XP, man, it hits the hard drive for like half an hour after you boot up. We'll help our caller save some time. Now, let's go out back. Pat's there with Yoshi and his hot rod alarm system. Pat?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Mr. Laporte. I'm out here with Yoshi. Between the two of us, Yoshi and I have had our cars broken into, I think, 9 times. Yoshi, unlike me, started replacing his windows, and you put in an out-of-control alarm system. What's going on here?
Well, you know, enough is enough. I want my stuff to be protected. So, you know, I decided I wanted a two-way alarm. Was the first thing. So I got the Viper is the 690XV. Basically, a two-way is... It has this little remote here, and if the alarm goes off, it'll tell me, oh, a warning from a sensor. So instead of just waking up everybody in a 100-yard radius of the system, yeah, I have it set for quiet mode.
It beeps you?
It beeps me and says, oh, your sensor, your proximity sensor went off, or oh, even worse, someone opened the door, or even the ignition. You know, tell you exactly what happened. So I know, oh, it's just a warning. I can kind of let that go. I mean, someone bumped my car or walked too close to it. You know, that kind of thing. Or I actually have the proximity sensor set so it goes off automatically if a meter maid puts a ticket on the car, because I don't like them.
So you really hope they don't tick your car when they're leaving a ticket.
Well, yeah, but they can't do more than give me a ticket.
You're the mod master. You didn't use like a standard. You didn't use a simple. There's not a simple install for this, is there?
Well, no. I mean, it's like
not for you.
we go under here. Well, the first thing I had to do, and I think we have a still for it, is we had to get everything ripped out, because I want, the factory alarm, they just kind of stuff it underneath the steering column, and you can, usually you don't even, I have the cover rocker, usually you don't even have to pull anything off, you can just see it. You go, oh, there's my alarm box.
And
it's
you
just
yank it
hanging
out.
there, and the thief goes, oh, yes, I'll just, done. And they can usually bypass those in about 15 seconds.
That's fast. So you actually you decided you want to hide all the components under the dash.
Everything is buried, I mean, deep back up here under the dashboard, behind the gauges, behind the heater duct, up on the other side of the steering column.
What kind of components are we talking about?
Well, there's the two-way alarm system. I put a GPS tracking system in it too, and that's actually independent of the alarm. So both of them have to be defeated individually, and the GPS tracking will tell me exactly where the car is.
Got it.
Or
we have
tell the police where the car is.
Showed it, but basically, so what do? HTTP whereismycar.com?
Yeah, well, it has a web interface. Because sometimes you go party too much, you might forget where you left your car the night before. So you can sign onto the website, and it'll tell you, locate on demand, and oh, there's my car.
Does it put it up on like a big copy of MapQuest? It puts it on
a map, yeah. And it's accurate to probably about 50, 60 feet. That's a couple times I've tested it out. I'll go park it somewhere. Yeah, I mean, if you can't find your car within 50 feet, there's some other things wrong. I also put in a voice module, which was kind of fun. We can test that out here.
You did something a little strange with the voice module. It's customizable, right?
Well, yeah, I left it in Japanese mode because I figured, my car's name's Suki, so, why not have a Japanese-speaking car?
Suki the Toyota.
Yeah, so we're here. Okay, now it's telling me the door's open, and it's going to start going off in the proximity sensor.
That would be bad.
And you can program custom things into it. So I can have a specific trigger. For instance, I have a trigger set for my proximity sensor to have a different alarm.
So I could actually do like maybe the sound of a shotgun going off and the voice going, back away!
Or you can program whatever you want into it because it actually has a little microphone.
Cool.
And so with this microphone, it's actually also a PA system, so I can talk to people if I really want to.
Is that legal in the state of California?
I don't know, but I thought it was really fun. I'm not really going to use it. It's really used for programming the voice system.
So I just want to point out, you kept this fairly legal. No flamethrowers, no electricity to nuke people if they get inside the car.
I wanted to put a taser in the steering wheel, but they said it was just not a good thing.
And that would be, difficult to, especially if it tased you. I mean, you have experience.
I've done it before, so I'll take the risk.
You did? You do have something cool going on in the back of the car. This is a future mod that's not quite done yet.
It's also another mod that's completely independent from the rest of the alarm system.
Okay.
I wanted, because as we know, it doesn't matter how good your alarm system is, they're going to be able to bypass it. It may take a few minutes, but it'll happen. So I've wired up I got a solenoid in here in the trunk, which will be pulling this. I was working on it this morning, didn't quite get it all the way finished. So it'll be wired to the 12-mode ignition, and then there'll be a hidden kill switch, which I've also got another hidden ignition kill switch, which we're not going to say where it is.
We probably understand that.
And so you disable the switch, and if it's on, if the key is ever turned on, you'll get 12 volts to the solenoid, which will pull this, which will
So
Pop
basically,
our license plate down, and the license plate will have. Right now, there's a paper sign. There's going to be a lit, flashing, stolen.
So if anybody other than you or somebody who knows how to
Yeah, they could be driving
de-arm
off.
this,
It doesn't disable the car having this.
They'll
It's
just flip
just
that
something
down.
to just give extra attention that the police should pull them over.
very good. What does an alarm system like this cost us? Not counting the solenoid.
Well, this actually was probably the cheapest part. I did this for about $50.
Okay.
The rest alarm system, a little over $1,000, depending upon what options you put into it. I mean, the GPS tracking system, there's an annual subscription fee to that. And
So it adds up. Prices along with instructions up on
are
the
up
website?
on the website, yes.
Very cool stuff Yoshi's got in this Toyota. Do not try to steal it. Leo, are you back in the studio?
I love that. I want the thing.
Beware of the owner.
I want the thing that says stolen, that flips down and says stolen.
It could be the first Yoshi mine.
That is wonderful, wonderful. Hey, thanks, guys. Stay where, very cute, isn't that? Go. Do you drive around with the gaffer's tape on, with the duct tape on your license like that?
You know, I didn't want.
Yeah.
You don't privacy issue
That's
there.
one way to get attention. Stay.
Okay, do it one more time.
I love that. I just think that's the funniest. That's just the funniest thing I ever saw.